Icelandic staves, known as Galdristafir, are mysterious magical symbols rooted in Norse and Icelandic folk traditions. These designs were believed to hold real power, used for protection, love, healing, luck, and even dream work. Unlike runes, which formed an alphabet, staves are symbolic spells, unique designs each with a specific magical purpose. Each symbol served as a condensed magical formula, often carved into wood, bone, or metal, or drawn on parchment or skin. They were activated through ritual, chanting, and intention. Here are the most well-known magical staves from Iceland. Eyjálmur, known as the Helm of Awe, is one of the most well-known and iconic staves in Icelandic magical tradition. Its design resembles 8 tridents radiating from a central point. It was traditionally inscribed on the forehead before battle. The symbol was believed to induce fear in enemies and protect the wearer from harm. The Helm of Awe is mentioned in the Volsunga Saga, where it is described as a powerful magical device. While its original use may have been psychological warfare, over time, it came to be seen as a general protective charm, offering strength, invincibility, and dominance over others. Feyvisir, often called the Wayfinder or runic compass, is a symbol meant to help the bearer navigate through difficult terrain, both literal and metaphorical. The name translates to that which shows the way. According to later Icelandic grimoires, if this symbol is carried, you will never lose your way, even in stormy weather or unfamiliar surroundings. Though its first known appearance is in the Huld manuscript from the 19th century, it is widely believed to have deeper roots in Norse spiritual belief. Vigvisir has become a modern emblem of spiritual guidance and inner direction. Veldisman is a stave used for protection, health, and divine blessing. The symbol was believed to provide general well-being, shielding the user from harm while also attracting happiness and the favor of benevolent forces. It was commonly inscribed on the body, clothing, or travel gear, especially by those embarking on long journeys or undergoing important life changes. Adani is a lesser-known but powerful stave associated with love and attraction. Its name roughly translates to win love, and it was used in romantic spells or rituals aimed at drawing a lover or deepening emotional connection. The symbol would be worn near the heart or kept under the pillow to influence the feelings of the intended person. Adani reflects the emotional and intimate side of Icelandic magic, showing how staves were not only for protection or battle, but also for personal relationships. Hreithiguldur is a stave believed to offer protection against evil forces, spiritual attacks, or harmful magic. Its precise origins are obscure, but its use was defensive, designed to create a magical shield around a person or space. This stave would be drawn above doorways, on thresholds, or worn as a protective amulet. It fits within a larger tradition of warding symbols used in Northern European folk magic to prevent the influence of malicious spirits and curses. Deprun is a symbolic charm, believed to bring emotional healing, particularly during times of grief or personal sorrow. Though its name and design are less well known, it represents the use of magical symbols for internal psychological relief. It was used during mourning, heartbreak, or deep emotional stress, helping the practitioner regain peace of mind. This stave shows the compassionate side of magical practice, where staves acted as tools for healing as much as for power. Galdrahal, which translates roughly to Hill of Magic or Spell Hill, is both a symbolic and literal term in Icelandic folklore. As a stave, it represents a consecrated magical space, a sacred ground where rituals could be conducted with greater potency. It may have been used in ritual circles or in designating holy areas for summoning, meditation, or spiritual work. The symbol reflects the belief that certain spaces held amplified spiritual energy and could serve as gateways to other realms. Galdratulskip is a complex and cryptic stave, which translates roughly to magic number ship. It is associated with cosmic balance, sacred geometry, and the idea that numbers and order are fundamental to magical workings. Not much is written about it in common sources, but its name suggests it may have been used in rituals where timing, numerology, or harmony were essential. It reveals a deeper metaphysical layer in Icelandic magic. Kaupaloki is a stave focused on trade, negotiation, and material success. Its name links it to commerce and business dealings. It was likely used by merchants or craftsmen to secure favorable outcomes in sales, bargains, or contracts, carved onto trade tools, coin pouches, or business documents. Kaupaloki is a practical symbol of prosperity and good fortune in the world of commerce. It reflects the use of magic, not just for defense or mysticism, but for everyday worldly gain. Draumstafir, or dream staves, are a category of symbols used to influence the dream state. Their purpose varies. Some were meant to induce vivid or prophetic dreams, while others were used to guard against nightmares or bring restful sleep. These staves would be drawn on paper or carved on wood and placed under a pillow or bed frame. Practitioners believed they could receive messages, omens, or visions from other realms through dreams. They highlight the importance of dream work in Norse folk magic and its role as a tool of spiritual communication. Brynslustifir is a healing stave traditionally used to stop bleeding and treat physical injuries. The word Brynsler relates to wounds or bleeding, and the symbol was applied in medical or emergency situations. Carved into wood or drawn onto cloth and pressed to the wound, the stave was used by folk healers, midwives, and travelers. Lukustafir are good luck staves, versatile charms used to attract fortune in many areas of life, including love, wealth, safety, and opportunity. Their design varied, but the intent remained the same: to shift fate in the user's favor. These symbols were a way to invite success and avoid misfortune. They were typically worn as jewelry, carried in pockets, or hidden in clothing. They were often combined with prayers, runes, or herbs for extra power. Gapeldur is a stave used to guard homes and sacred spaces. It was commonly inscribed above doorways or on threshold stones to repel evil spirits, curses, or unwanted energies. As a guardian symbol, it created a magical boundary that marked the space as protected and spiritually sealed. It speaks to the Icelandic belief in the unseen forces that could enter the home and the need to defend your home from them. Rhodocross, meaning red cross, is a symbol that blends Christian iconography with magical intention. Often drawn in red and associated with divine intervention, it was used for protection, healing, and calling upon higher powers in moments of crisis. It exemplifies the way Icelandic folk magic absorbed Christian elements without abandoning its native spiritual roots, creating a hybrid form of spiritual practice. Svenforn is one of the more obscure staves, and its exact origin is debated. Its name suggests a connection to transformation or trickery. It may have been used for shape-shifting, disguise, or confusing enemies, either magical or mundane. Whether real or symbolic, it points to the idea of altering perception and hiding one's true self, a concept present in both magical and shamanic traditions. Astarstafur is a protective stave used to shield the practitioner from evil forces and to attract divine guidance in moments of danger. The name comes from a star, which can relate to affection or grace, but in this context, it invokes the idea of spiritual favor. This stave was typically inscribed on the skin or carried as a charm during uncertain or risky situations. Its purpose is twofold: to guard against unseen harm and to align the bearer with positive, guiding energies. The sigil of King Solomon, though not originally Icelandic, appears in some later Icelandic grimoires, reflecting the influence of broader European occultism on local magic. This powerful seal is traditionally used to command spirits, protect the practitioner, and invoke divine authority. In Icelandic use, it may have been adapted into protective rituals or included among other staves to lend additional power. It shows how Icelandic magic remained dynamic and open to outside spiritual currents. Which of these Icelandic magical staves was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to our channel. It helps us more than you know so we can continue making content like this. Thanks for watching.